This is the Battle of Iuka. General Something Compass will be in command. 10 units. These are the division commanders, and I'm using 4 divisions so that everybody gets some XP. This unit needed a 3-star to get its 3rd perk, so Grant is going to be commanding it. These other guys are just grinding up some XP. I'm trying to get these colonels to be either better colonels or generals. A very high-level colonel can command 2,500 men. These kind of not very good colonels, like half a command bar, can command 2-star units without any penalty. So, yeah, I don't think I'm going to take the 8,000 men. I'm going to run out of unit slots. I'm well on my way to having over 300,000, and that's not going to work. I want to have some artillery and snipers and cav in the final battle. So, yeah, that's no good. So 25,000 men against 6,000. So yeah, that's not going to be that's not going to go well for the other side. My plan is to get as many captures as possible. So I'm going to spend some time in the beginning getting my guys into position so I can surround the enemy force. As I did this, I was too lazy to look up when the battle ended. I think this battle goes on for quite a long time. I have a few units here who I could have ground up stamina. I decided not to worry about it. And again, too lazy to look up how long the battle goes on. Yeah, the number one goal was get captures. So that's what we're going to do. If you take a look at this, big blue bar, very tiny red bar. So yeah, my positioning here turns out to be just about perfect. 3 guys on the far left, a couple guys in the front because I don't want the enemy to retreat south and to the left. And then my attack on the right is heavily weighted, and 4 units over there turns out to be perfect. Okay, he spots Grant, doesn't kill any of my men, but I'm going to get Grant out of there. Okay, that's a little weird. He still has visibility. He has skirmisher units, and his skirmisher units are fairly close to me. I just want to avoid setting off the battle until my guys get in place. So we're just going to back off for now. And I want the guys on the right to get into place, and then I'm going to rest them for a little bit. I'm going to cut that out, but they're going to rest for, I don't know, it's just a couple minutes, and then they get their condition back. They get in to position. They're going to have condition of about, I don't know, 60%. And it just takes a couple minutes for them to get back up into the 90s, and then we'll kick off the attack. I want the attack on the left to go first because I want the cav and the skirmishers to go. What he'll do is he'll go to wherever he sees you, and I want him to reinforce his right so that my right can get around behind him. That's the whole plan. And then the plan is just to slowly encircle him and, like an anaconda, just capture everybody. So yeah, 67, 69, 70%. It's 11:24. I'm going to just edit out. Okay, it's 11:31, so that just took a few minutes. My guys have condition. Advance with detached skirmishers everywhere so we get visibility. Yep, there's his skirmisher that spotted my 3-star infantry. And I have an opportunity over here, so I'm going to put everybody on run and try to kill his artillery. I also know he has some cav over there. But now that I think about it, he has a total of 6,000 men. And my 3 units over there are 7,500. So, and if you count the Grant, the 3-star infantry, it's 10,000. So, yeah, I'm in good shape. And he very cleverly decides to attack. Good call. He's outnumbered 10 to 1, and he charges. Okay, he has 2 skirmisher units. We're going to punish those guys. I don't really want to get into melee with this guy because he has 2 artillery. I'd rather thump his 2 skirmisher units in the south and then come up behind his artillery and kill his artillery. Once his artillery is dead, it's just going to be easy to round these guys up. But again, the idea is to get as many captures as possible. And over here, I just want to get these guys so they're not walking on each other. That burns condition, and also they go much slower. So I'm thinking at this point, I mean, this battle goes on for quite a while. I don't remember how long, but it goes on for a long while. And my goal is, to have everybody just walk into position. I mean, if you look at this position right now, I have a chance to kill his artillery. So instead of walking into position, we're going to run, hit his artillery so it routes, and then kill it. And also kill as many of his cav as possible. I don't want his cav to escape. Yeah, with medicine, we get 35 to 1 in this battle. 35 to 1. Yeah, these are good orders to get everybody into position. And as you can see, I went to the right to get around behind him. Everybody over on my left flank, their job is to inflict as much damage on the cav as I can, but kill that artillery. So I don't want those guys to get away. So I'm taking a little bit of time to make sure everybody's firing. And right now, I should be able to get behind him and take that artillery out. Yeah, make sure everyone has something to shoot at without having to move too far. But mostly, yeah, we're going to hit his artillery should be turning right now. And so we should be able to hit him before he gets canister fire off. Yep, we hit the first one. That should rout him. Now we need to hit the second one, rout him. 1 or 2 more volleys, and he should be dead. The first one should be dead. And then easily kill the second one. And on the right flank, they're all getting into position. Perfect. I'm not too concerned about the infantry. I want to kill his officer. His officer is up front. I want to kill him too. So about 1 more shot on his 2 artillery units should kill them, and then I should be able to kill the officer, and then it's just... Yeah, then it should be pretty easy. And he's gone. Now to make sure I kill the second one before he routes out of there, and everybody hit that general. Your units don't want to fire at the general for some reason. Naturally, you have to tell them to. So I want to make sure I give my units orders to kill that general. And my detached skirmishers will very soon be able to start picking on this guy in the center. And I'm almost on the flank of his prepared positions. I want to wait, initiate the contact with detached skirmishers in the woods, and then the infantry should be able to come up. And he'll rout right out of that position because I'm going to be behind him. Yep, commander's dead. 1 more shot on that artillery. Yeah, I love this. Leading with those detached skirmishers, they're in a perfect position to start picking apart his cav. And it should give his cav fits because his cav will see the detached skirmishers as infantry units, and at the most, they'll get up close, fire a volley, and then retreat, which is perfect for me. So I just want to keep pretty much those guys contained, maybe pocket them up, and to my surprise, they're going to cluster right on top of that, right in the water, and that just went. That's unbelievably good. I thought they would retreat south, and I would encircle everybody around the flag, but if I can capture those guys in the water, that's even better. And because I see an opportunity here, I'm about to tell my infantry to run. That's a pretty long run, but he's not going to survive it if I'm hitting him from both sides. Yeah, the initial contact went perfectly. The maneuver on the enemy, on my right, the enemy left, went perfectly. And yeah, we're going to, and this phase is going to go surprisingly well. Yeah, the detached skirmishers just contain the enemy in place while the infantry comes up. And I'm looking at this and I'm thinking, if I get my infantry into place like right now, he's going to mass surrender. He's just done. Yeah, make sure I'm not shooting at the supply wagon. Make sure everybody's shooting at infantry. Yeah, I need to get my general close because there's going to be melee pretty soon. Okay, he folds. I was thinking about actually charging him in that fortified position. I was thinking about that, but I thought, no, we'll just push him back. Couple of volleys, he should be fine. I want him to retreat kind of back toward the flag. My infantry unit should be able to run up now and get on the flank of this one fort. Actually, I'm going to hit both flanks of the fortified position. Yeah, he's toast. Once my 2 infantry units kill the detached skirmisher that's routing, his little clump of units in the north is done. In fact, 1 unit already surrendered and then recovered. So that's how fragile he is. Look, everybody's white. Everybody's flashing white right now. So that tells me he's pretty much done. My infantry isn't quite up yet. He collapsed so fast. Yeah, he surrenders again, or he's trying to. So I take a look at this, and I want to get this capture. If I'm going to get this capture, I need to get into melee. And that's good. I'm happy to grind up some melee. Everybody's flashing white. And right now I have 25,000 men. He probably has, I don't know what he has. It's a couple thousand. Yeah, now two different units are surrendering. We need to just get into melee with this guy. Okay, 2 of his units surrendered. Now he only has these. They're 2 different circles. The guys in the south, they're only 2 infantry, and I can get 2-on-1 on both of those guys. They're going to surrender. These cav units have a tendency to just pop out. I got the supply wagon. Okay. So what I'm thinking is, if I want to draw this battle out, the way to do it is just let the cav unit, he'll retreat to the far left side of the map, let him go, and then my units for hours can just run around. And I have a few units that have like 90 condition, and we could do that. We could just, because I haven't taken the flag yet, that might put an end to the battle too. I'm actually in a very good position to do this, and what I decide is no, I'm just going to end the battle. So his units all in the north have surrendered. We're going to get this guy to surrender. Yeah, he's not going to last very long. I didn't see the cav unit in the left surrender, so I'm sending some guys over there just in case. I'm not sure. Yeah, and now they all surrendered. I lost 193 before medicine. He lost 6,051. I captured 3,100, killed, what is that, like 2,500? So I captured more than I killed. That's great. So it's 35 to 1 with medicine. So 35 to 1. So we have some Mississippis. I'll take those. Reboard farmers. Yeah, it's fine. Some supplies. That was a quick and easy battle. As you can see, I didn't take many losses. Yeah, my best unit there should be able to remain a 3-star with a 2-star general. Grant can go on and command a corps, I guess. Some of these guys are not going to get their 3rd star until Fredericksburg, maybe. Yeah, they should get their 3rd star in Fredericksburg. Yeah, 92 stamina is great. Got a couple points of melee, I'm sure. I didn't want to drag the battle out. I just wanted to move on. These guys will all be at 100 at Fredericksburg in stamina condition. So the enemy has 10,000. I'm going to have, yeah, okay. Going to have a huge number of men. I'm going to bring to the 14 units. Yep, here's 10. I'll have 4 more. It's good. It's all good. So looking forward to the next battle. That was quick and dirty. Hope you enjoyed it, and I'll see you next time.